Now, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video, and please welcome back once again to my channel. Just in case you are here for the first time and you do love politics, I just want to assure you that this is the best platform for all the political activities that are currently happening across the country, for the political updates, and also for the best political analysis. So kindly support me by subscribing, and also don't forget to press the notification bell so that every time I upload a video here, you may receive the notifications from YouTube. Otherwise, to my returning subscribers, to my loyal viewers, and to my supporters, I also want to really appreciate you so much for your continued support, because without that support, this channel can never be where it is currently. So feel very much welcome, and I don't take your support for granted. Now let us go straight into our critical analysis for today without wasting much time, because in this video, I just want to try as much as possible to be very much brief enough. And the former president of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta himself, officially ruled out yesterday his participation in Raila Odinga's mass action across the country. And that is why yesterday during Raila Odinga's press conference, when he was updating us on his mass action plan, Raila Odinga was too much embarrassed, and he had to lie in his closing remarks. He had to mention that Uhuru Kenyatta had sent his greetings to the people who had attended that press conference, to the Azimio la Umoja Alliance leaders. Yes, of course, Uhuru Kenyatta is in Azimio la Umoja Alliance. Of course, Uhuru Kenyatta promised to support Raila Amolo Odinga in any political seat that he will contest or he will vie, but Uhuru Kenyatta is not ready to participate, and you will never see Uhuru Kenyatta in any of Raila Odinga's mass action across the country. And the reason being that, first of all, because of violence. What Raila Odinga is currently doing by calling this mass action unpeaceful, disobedient, what he was talking. Let me just read for you what Raila Odinga was talking about here. He's saying that we launch a campaign of defiance, peaceful protest, boycotts, strikes, disobedience, peaceful petitions, sit-ins, and demonstration. It begins today and now. So what Raila Odinga is basically talking about can lead to violence. What Uhuru Kenyatta has always wanted is a peaceful nation. Uhuru Kenyatta has been championing for peace, and that is why William Ruto had to appoint him as the regional peace envoy in the entire Horn of Africa. That is why Uhuru Kenyatta participated in the Tigray peace initiation, and currently, as we speak, there is peace in Ethiopia. That is why Uhuru Kenyatta is currently participating in the DRC peace initiative. So what Uhuru Kenyatta basically wants is a peaceful country. It will be so embarrassing to see Uhuru Kenyatta, who has been championing for peace, participating in any of Raila Odinga's mass action. You see Uhuru Kenyatta with the people like Raila Odinga and his allies going to anti-Ruto demonstrations. For what purpose? It will be so embarrassing, because Uhuru Kenyatta does not want violence in this country. He always wants a peaceful nation. And I know that he will control Raila Odinga actually. Whatever Raila Odinga is currently doing, I know that Uhuru Kenyatta will call out Raila Odinga, have a meeting with him, and talk about the importance of peace, of a peaceful nation, the development projects, and this country will not burn or will not go into violence. Secondly, Uhuru Kenyatta will not participate in any of Raila Odinga's mass action plan simply because of his retirement. Recently, when Uhuru Kenyatta was with Raila Amolo Odinga in Kisumu County, Uhuru Kenyatta addressed the Azimio la Umoja Alliance supporters in the Luo Nyanza region together with Raila Odinga. And he said it personally in front of every Azimio la Umoja Alliance supporter, every Azimio la Umoja Alliance leader, and in front of Raila Odinga himself, that he has gone officially for his retirement. But he said it that his leader, or his political leader is, or his party leader is none other than Raila Amolo Odinga. But he is very much ready to support him, or to campaign for him for any political seat that Raila Odinga will be vying. but he is not ready to participate in anti-Ruto demonstrations. Uhuru Kenyatta, because of his retirement peacefully, he wants to protect his legacy and he's not ready to participate again in Raila Odinga's mass action. I saw immediately Uhuru Kenyatta was in Kisumu County and addressing the Wananchi there. You have been seeing what Rigathi Gachagua has been talking about. He said that William Ruto has ensured that Uhuru Kenyatta has retired peacefully and there is nothing that is going to happen for him because William Ruto has pledged to protect the former president Uhuru Kenyatta. But it was such an embarrassing moment to see Uhuru Kenyatta on a lorry actually addressing the Wananchi. It was not official. It was not somebody who, it was not actually an official thing, you see. And it was actually an embarrassing to see a former president going in a rally, in a lorry actually, with other anti-Ruto demonstrations guys, and talking to the people there. If it will happen across the country, then it will be not a good thing for Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta must be given the respect that he deserves as the former president of the Republic of Kenya. And thirdly, I think Uhuru Kenyatta will not participate simply because he wants to protect the Kikuyu's business here in Nairobi. Raila Odinga made it very clear that he is too much focused in his mass action here in Nairobi County. Majority of the business people who are currently conducting businesses across Nairobi County or Nairobi area are none other than the Kikuyus. Will Uhuru Kenyatta decide to call for the mass action to paralyze or to frustrate the Kikuyus who are currently doing the business there? I don't think that will happen. Uhuru Kenyatta is not ready to do that. Despite his political stand that he supports Raila Odinga, he will not allow the businesses of his own people, his own region, to be frustrated. Remember that Rigathi Gachagua has not yet taken over officially as the kingpin leader of the Mount Kenya region. Uhuru Kenyatta is still in charge of the Mount Kenya region, and if anything will happen to the Kikuyus will cry at him. They will point fingers at him that you have not supported us. You will not allow that to happen. And fourth, it is because mass actions that Raila Odinga is currently performing or is planning to do are very much illegal in our country. They are very much illegal. Calling for, you have a duty or you have a right to demonstrate, but you must seek the permission from the government. Otherwise, it might lead to a very serious issue there. Let me just read for you what Kithure Kindiki had to warn Raila Odinga concerning the mass action plan, because it is too much illegal. He's saying that any person, irregardless of their rank in society, who threatens to forcibly access security facilities or intimidate officers on duty will be dealt with firmly, ruthlessly, and decisively in accordance with the law. So you can clearly tell that the violence or the mass action is actually illegal here in Kenya. Will Uhuru Kenyatta participate in an illegal thing? According to the constitution, it's unlawful. Even the political advisors, the advisors of Uhuru Kenyatta cannot allow Uhuru Kenyatta to do that. And finally, it is Raila Odinga's reasons for his mass action. Definitely, what Raila Odinga is protesting about is the high cost of living, the Cherera 4 being kicked out, the IEBC appointment new officials, and the rest, the overtaxation, and the rest of things. So you can clearly tell that the reasons that Raila Odinga is giving for his mass action or his anti-Ruto demonstrations are very much legal. And as the opposition leader, he must be given an opportunity to point out these issues so that he can keep in check the ruling government. That is what William Ruto has always wanted. He wants a strong opposition to point out these issues because, remember, in the previous Jubilee administration, there was no opposition who would point out the key issues that are affecting the common Wananchi. And that is how we ended up having a very bad the Jubilee administration was not so perfect because there was no opposition to keep it in check. So that is why Uhuru Kenyatta, or those are the reasons as to why Uhuru Kenyatta will not participate in Raila Odinga's anti-Ruto demonstrations. Let me hear you out on the comment section below concerning this video. Do you want Uhuru Kenyatta to participate in the anti-Ruto demonstrations or in the mass action? Is it a good thing, or is it a good political move for Uhuru Kenyatta to completely reject and avoid Raila Odinga's mass action? What do you say about that? Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below. Otherwise, I don't have much to add on. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Until next time, my name is Json. Thank you so much.